Hello everyone, I'm so glad to see you all here at Quest Kids. We've got a great month ahead. August is full of fun and excitement. It's when we go camping, swimming, trips to the beach, and also Summer Jam finale. Things may be different, but lucky for us, we have an amazing and creative God who created with an imagination that allows us to come up with new and creative ways to enjoy summer, even when things don't go the way we planned. Because God's creativity is beyond our imagination, we're going to take a closer look and focus in on God's creativity. Bottom line, there is no limit to God's creativity. To remind us how amazing God is, our memory verse this month is Psalms 145, verse 3. Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of our praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. It's impossible for us to fully understand God's greatness. It's impossible for us to even explain how wonderful He is. You might say He's indescribable. In other words, God's creativity has no limits. There's literally nothing God can't do. We know God is indescribable because we can see the amazing world He made for us. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth didn't have any shape, and it was empty. Did you catch that? The earth had no shape. It was just emptiness. Oops, I almost jumped right into our lesson. Before we go any further, let's take some time and worship God through music and motion. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love
Hello, I'm John, and welcome back to The Joy of Sculpting, where we take beautiful things and make even more beautiful things out of them. Let's take this sculpture of my co-host, Brandon. Isn't that lovely? So lifelike, his eyes, his hair. The detail really is marvelous. But what if we could make something new out of it? Let's see. Let's take a little bit of Brandon's hair off, like this. And we can just put that there. Oh, that's nice. Kind of squishy. And what do we have here? Oh, look. It's Brandon's little brain. Little brain. We'll put that right here, very carefully. And what if his ears can go here? There you go. Now let's take Brandon's happy eyes. And we can put those eyes, put them right here. Look at those wonderful eyes. Looking right back at you. What have these eyes seen? I don't know. Just put those right there. Now, what could we make with what's left? I think I have an idea. What if we make an edge right there? Yeah, and an edge right here. Well, that's nice. How about here? Oh, that's nice. Or how about here? Hey, I'm starting to see something. Here we go. Let's just use the board for extra pressure. Isn't that beautiful? It's a brick. You could build a big, beautiful house out of this brick. That's how strong it is.
Hey, John, have you seen my self-sculpture? I've been looking for it.
How nice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to
The and Show.
Well done.
Yeah.
High five. Oh, that was close.
I'll get it. I'll figure it out one day.
Sure.
So what is all this stuff that you have?
Oh, I'm coming up with some new super mutants for a new comic book I'm creating.
Oh, well, that sounds fun. How do you come up with your new mutants?
Well, I have a jar of heads,
Okay.
a jar of creature bodies, and a jar of superpowers.
Oh, and you what? Do you just draw them out?
Sure,
one
I'll
by
show you.
one?
Show you. Watch this. Oh, I got a horse head.
All right.
And I'll just take this one. T-Rex body. Look at that.
Cool, cool.
And a superpower is static electricity.
Oh, static electricity. Huh.
Yeah. Not everyone can leap over tall buildings in a single bound, Brandon.
Oh, well, that's true, I guess.
There you go. I think we'll call this guy Sir Neighborly, the Sparkosaurus Rex.
I think I can make this more interesting.
Explain how.
All right.
Mutant Melee.
What am I looking at? Hey, that's me.
No, that's your avatar. Except now you're...
Sir Neighborly, the Sparkosaurus Rex. Superpower, static electricity. Versus Panda King. Superpower, interpretive bamboo. Ready? Melee!
It's working! Static electricity!
Ow.
Ow!
My turn.
What are you doing?
Music.
Winner! Round 2.
All right. Who am I going to be this time? How about...
Captain Fish Breath. Superpower, Fish Breath. versus Bat Boy. Superpower can fly, as long as he doesn't realize he's in the air.
What does he mean I can only fly unless I realize I'm in the air?
Ready? Melee!
Ah! I'm flying! Oh, no! Oh! Ow! This is a video game! I shouldn't be able to smell it! Oh, that's terrible.
Winner!
Oh, it still stinks. Get these things off me.
Yeah, that does stink.
Great, I'm gonna have to do laundry. Oh, or maybe burn them.
Wait, before you do that, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Kellen?
Not much. Say, what do you got there?
Laundry from our game of Mutant Melee.
Cool. Do you mind if I use it for the story?
Oh, sure thing.
Thanks. Our story starts with the very first verse of the very first chapter of the very first book of the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth didn't have any shape. There was darkness over the surface of the waves. The Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness and called the light day and the darkness night. How's that for a beginning? And that was just day one. On the second day, God made the sky. God said, "Let there be a huge space between the waters." And that's exactly what happened. And God called the huge space sky. That was day two. But it was the next day when God's creativity really took root. God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let the dry ground appear." God called the dry ground land. Then God said, "Let the land produce plants," and trees and plants and flowers sprung out of the ground. And God saw that it was good. That closes the book on day 3, but God wasn't finished. He had a whole sky to fill. God said, "Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky." And so the stars were created. And then God made the moon to rule over the night. He made the sun to rule over the day. And God saw that it was good. Day 4, boom, sun, moon, and stars. Without them, we wouldn't know what time of day it was. Think about that. Okay, stop thinking. Things are about to get wild. God said, "Let the seas be filled with living things." So God created every kind of living thing that fills the oceans. And God said, "Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of the sky." And then God created every kind of bird that flies. And God saw that it was good. That was the 5th day. But it was the 6th day when God made his masterpiece. And I'm not talking about the platypus. God said, "Let the land produce every kind of animal: cows, horses, chickens, bugs, snakes, mice, rhinoceroses, orangutans, platypi," and it was all good. And then God said, wait for it, "Let us make human beings." Watch out, world. Here we come. So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them as male and female. And God told them to take care of the earth and all that was in it. This was day 6. On the 7th day, God rested from all his work. But before he did that, he took a good look at everything he had created, and he saw that it was very good. The end.
That was incredible.
It really is incredible when you think about all the things God created. I mean, whether it's a huge planet in space or a tiny little eyelash. Like, oh,
Ow.
make a wish.
No, you are so weird.
What?
Get that away from me.
Yeah. There's really no limit to God's creativity. You can find it anywhere.
I found it sitting right next to me.
Aww. Thanks for the story, Kellen.
You got it. See you guys next time.
Later.
See ya.
What a great story.
Yeah, I
Love it.
loved how my gym shorts turned into an orangutan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I took from the story too.
Yeah.
Reveal the question.
Awesome. Where do you see God's creativity?
Yeah, do you see it in a stream flowing through the woods?
Or in a star that's over 100 miles away?
Yeah, except stars are like millions of miles away, John.
So, over 100, right?
Right.
Talk about it with each other. Where do you see God's creativity?
And we will see you next time on The
So-and-so Show. It's right there. You can read it. It's in gold. No, my squirrel!
It's amazing to think how creative God really is. He thought of sloths and eagles, glaciers, deserts, strawberries, and chocolate, not to mention the vast universe that we're only just starting to understand. But there was one part of God's creation that he valued more than anything else. Listen to that part again from Genesis 1:27. God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them to be like him. God created us in his image. He created us to be like him. Everything good in us comes from him. And if we pay attention, we can see his creativity at work in us. And remember, God didn't just create us. He wants a relationship with us, each one of us. That's why he sent his son Jesus to be our Savior. God wants a relationship with you, which is why he created you. God is indescribable, but we can know him because we can see all the amazing things he made. And he made a lot. Bottom line, there is no limit to God's creativity. Say that with me. There is no limit to God's creativity. So, take time to look around at all the things God has created and thank God for it all. As you pay attention to God's creativity, you'll start to notice the creativity God gave you too. Let's head over to mynw.cc/family and discover more about God's amazing creative world. Also, don't forget to go to our website and sign up for Summer Jam Finale. I will see you next week.